So that's a bad laser. That can't be good. Consequences. Disobedience sows chaos. Yeah, the robot's lasering things. Is that the... I guess that's the spaceship, huh? That's the one they roll in before. Whoops. Oh my god. Verbal input received. I am a lawful citizen. I am a sentinel. I am not intoxicated. Input correct. Veridola confirmed. Set operator authorization to Talakib only. Run justice function from chip. Analyzing chip, running justice Hecko sift. Uh-oh. What did Hecko do? That was 11:14. 12:19. Verbal input received. I am lawful citizen. My name is Talakib. I am not intoxicated. Correct. Authorized user status denied. Statement 1 error. 12:40. I am a lawful citizen. My name is Talakib. Never in my life have I thought about touching narcotics. The previous one was correct. I am not intoxicated. This one, I've never thought about touching narcotics. Input. Oh, it still says correct. Wow. She's never thought about touching narcotics ever? I keep reading it's incorrect. Maybe because there's in right above it or something. Stop all functions. Yeah, I don't think that worked. Fuck me. All previous commands performed successfully. Stop. God, where does it even start? Here, maybe? And then it loops back around sometimes. This is fucking illegible. Okay, that's gonna be a nightmare. We need to figure out why this thing doesn't listen to commands. You will answer for this, so you caused this. Make it stop. Oh. I don't think we know anyone here, but we do know these two. Look what you've done, Tala. This is all your fault. And it says green for correct. Which I don't think... It can't cosmically prove that that's the case. I think it just has to, like, assume... It has to... It believes that she believes that. Insolent child, I did it in the name of the law. Don't you understand? Did I not show you his evil dreams? Did not do it in the name of the law, though. Some other motivation? Seems like they've all been collected. Like this tube grabs them and puts them all in this prison. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so... Mr... I think it's blue and green? Have been merged into one person and are dead now. The men are not breathing, yep. There's the idol. Give all memories. And there's a, what looks like a full hard drive, I guess. Most of the relics are here. Okay, so they were discarded. The relics and those two particular people were sent to the harvest spot. He's holding a weird string. I guess it only merges organic material, so all this stuff's inorganic and just gets there normally, but these guys get mixed together. Bad outcome for them. Nope. So Daria's currently in the tube. Oh yeah, I can see her right there. Did she always have a little purple circle there? They all have purple circles now. Is that like the marking system that so it knows who to grab, maybe? These are the four statutes we already know. Yeah, so no outside technology, no wealth, No law into your own hands, and no outside loyalty. Mega Miner User Manual. Oh my god. Whew! Okay, there's some context here. This is going to take a bit, isn't it? The Mega Miner robot can be programmed using either visual or traditional scripting. Figures 1 below and 2 right show how the default mining function looks in each case. To trigger this function, use the following line of code. Remember to replace both bracketed parameters with the ones you require. Run mine, dreadworm, ruby. Alternatively, you can write your own functions using the inbuilt commands, which are detailed on the next page. Default mining function, find. If found equals nothing, walk. Return to start. If found equals obstacle, destroy. Return to start. If found equals being, identify. If identified is not the target, discard. Return to start. If identified is the target, kill. Destroy. Return to start. If found is gem, identify. If identified is not target 2, discard. Return to start. If identified is target 2, clean. Store. Return to start. Okay, so it's identifying the crew and the people as being gems? It thinks they're the gems, so it's cleaning and storing them. So because the other ones are discard or kill and destroy. It seems like the target, I guess it's being told to mine the ship, and anyone who's on the ship, it's identifying as a gem and it's capturing them. Which is worse than kill, destroy, I guess. I am a lawful citizen. My name is Tala Kib. Never in my life have I ever thought about doing narcotics. Ah, so this is the backwards one from Mr. Red. They are not a lawful citizen, their name is not Tala Kib, and they think about drugs all the time. Dear diary, today has been crazy. First, a sentinel I've never seen before entered my cell and removed the idol, using a circular saw. On his way out, he said to me, "You saw nothing." It's strange, but I could have sworn his Veridola glowed green after he said it. After he said "you saw nothing," which he obviously has seen. Plenty of. Not long afterwards, I heard people running around, and then gunshots. All the while, I just stayed in my cell, frozen in fear. That was a while ago. We're experiencing terrible turbulence now. I'm done sitting around. I'm going to try to sneak out and see what's going on. They do not know what's going on, damn. Okay, so that's the command. Mega Miner shutting down in 3, 2, 1, zoop. So this is them on the call. Verbal commands received, stop all functions. Input correct. Authorized user status denied, statement 1 error. So in some way this was designed to deny her, I guess? Except he uses the same name, Tala Kib, and it gets through. And both inputs were correct? So it's the Veridola. Oh, because the input is just the words, then it scans the Veridola to find out if you're telling the truth or not. So it must have said that she was wrong? Maybe she was intoxicated? Command description, clean. Megaminder polishes gems to radiant shine with 0 damage. Destroy. Megaminder uses latest laser blast technology to quickly remove any obstacle. Discard. Tells Megaminder to drop whatever it's holding or leave it alone. Or leave alone whatever it is identifying. So basically doesn't do anything to it, although drop might be dangerous. Fine. Tells Megaminder to search its current area using advanced eyesight technology. Identify. Upon identification, Megaminder marks specific targets with X symbol and non-targets with an O symbol. Kill. Instant humane death via laser blast technology, useful against gem-eating nasties. Store. Megaminder can hold up to 8,000 gigawatts of raw gemstone material. Walk. Prompt Megaminder to step forward 3 paces. So targets get an X and non-targets get an O. So instead of discard, it must have been rewritten to store non-targets, because they're being stored, but they all have O's on them, which means they're the non-target. Okay, we're figuring things out. Oops, someone's dead here. Oops. The man is not breathing. Monument to Humanity. This one in the middle. The Data Disk Factory, warning, tracking dead zone. Data Guardian's office. Tanska Family Orchard. The family orchard's way off in the background. That's where we saw those bins where those 2 people are fused together. Monument to Humanity is... oh yeah, these statues. This is the dead tracking zone, the Data Disk Factory. It looks obliterated, it's gone. And the Data Guardian's office has been cut in half here. So this whole place has been obliterated by the mining laser, I guess. He has the X on him. And there's the string. Ooh, whoops. Okay, so they have all of O's, so they're being discarded as being not the target. Right? Yeah, non-targets are circle. So he was the target. Oh, he's in the middle of the blast area. I don't know how he's not gone. I'm surprised that there's a body to even show. But he was deemed as the target. There's an X on here, and then they blasted this whole area. So the big blast might have taken out this entire area just to kill him, even. But here, they set up the teleport gun contraption, and they did this with it. So they wrapped the string around this pole so that they could pull the trigger backwards while it's pointing at them. They'd do all this work to contrive the ability to shoot themselves. So I believe these 2 shot themselves with it on purpose, not understanding that if they go together, it's going to kill them. Because he pulled the string. It might have been able to do one of them at a time. I'm not really clear on that. We first were introduced to it via a murder, so I wouldn't really want to test this thing. But that guy got merged with plant matter. So maybe you do it completely on your own and there's no other biological stuff. It might be possible, but it seems just like a really horrible way of getting around. That never really works out for people. But they did it together, so they both merged into one person and died. So they did that to themselves. Escape? Yeah. So this last bit is their escape. This is where they landed, I guess. Flight recorder will record for several minutes after crash. The Sentinel ship, but we were so far ahead. How'd they find us? Don't call me that. Look at this place. It's perfect. For now, at least. Let's go. Hey, don't blame me. Maybe they got lucky. Is everybody okay? Are the artifacts intact? Check all 6. Are they alright? It's like not clear what order they're in. Take it. Hey, see that billboard that explains what our artifact does? One of our artifacts does. No thanks to you. Where'd you get your license? You know that's not what happened. Give me the map, we need to hide. Listen, idiot, we were shot. It's a miracle I got us this far. I got us this far. So that's the pilot, Mr. Green? Isn't it obvious how? Don't you see? Ah, you had one job. You had one job. That's gotta be Mr. Black. Right? They seem to be the one that's the most in control and knowledgeable what's happening and has the clearest head. Will you just stop bickering? Look behind us. Is that... Surely it can't be. 5 more that do that and we won't need Mr. Deadweight here anymore. Don't blame me. Maybe they just got lucky. Okay, so that's Mr. Black. No, Mr. Blue. The one in black. 'Cause he's the one that fucked it all up. That's you. There we go. You know what's not going to happen. Give me that map we need to... Yeah, so that's you. Did we just stop bickering? Look behind us. Is that... Surely it can't be. You don't blame me. The Sentinel ship, we were so far ahead. How'd they find us? You don't blame me, but they just got lucky. Okay. You know that's not what happened. Give me that map we need to hide. Let's see. We were so far ahead. How'd they find us? Isn't it obvious? Don't you see? Ah, you had one job. You don't blame me. Maybe they just got lucky. You know it's not what happened. Give me the map we need to hide. Okay. Let's see. Move everything up by 1 to give me some more space because we might be going down from here. Because it's like, take that. That explains what our artifact does. And then it's like 5 more that do that, and we won't need Mr. Deadweight here anymore. Don't call me that. Look, this place is perfect. That's where we're gonna hide. Is everybody okay? Are the artifacts intact? Check all 6. Are they alright? No thanks to you. Where'd you get your license? Listen, idiot. We were shot. It's a miracle I got this far. Then will you two stop bickering? Yeah, that makes sense. So the 5 more that do that, they don't mean the relic. They mean 5 more billboards that tell them what to do. Because if the billboards keep telling them what the relics do, then they don't need to deal with Mr. Black anymore. But I guess the billboard told them how to use the teleporter and that killed them. Whoops. There we go. Not so tough. So we can go back and go through this. Is everybody okay? Are the artifacts intact? Check 06. Are they all right? No thanks to you. Where'd you get your license? Listen, idiot. We were shot. It's a miracle I got us this far. Will you two stop bickering? Look behind us. Is that? Surely it can't be. The Sentinel ship. But we were so far ahead. How'd they find us? Isn't it obvious how? Don't you see? Ah, you had one job. Hey, don't blame me. Maybe they just got lucky. You know that's not what happened. Give me that map. We need to hide. Take it. Hey, see that billboard that explains what one of our artifacts does? 5 more that do that, we won't need Mr. Deadweight here anymore. Don't call me that. Look at this place, it's perfect. For now, at least. Let's go. Okay, so we can figure out what they did there. The voices are figured out. Oh god, that's a nightmare. I'm gonna have to do it soon too, there's not much else left, right? There's the billboard, the PIPOC 23 teleporting harvester. Effective, safe, legal. It's proved to be none of those things. At least not the version that they've had that has the fucked up settings that aren't supposed to be working out. Teleports fruit straight from tree to storage bin. Uh-huh. Okay, so every word, every spot. Gotta figure out this nightmare. I guess we'll look at the manual of how it's supposed to work normally. I should be able to figure out what that is based on here, and then it can translate what the fucked up version is. Let's see. We can use gray and gold spots. Clean, find, restart. Store, walk, search, stop. Restart? The blue one? If found equals nothing. Walk. Okay, so if found is always what it says. Nothing, obstacle, being, gem. So nothing is this little blue gem right here. I did take 3 semesters of computer science and then failed out and didn't want to do it anymore. So I switched to geology. But I've never really tried to... I don't usually try to visualize it like this, but I guess it helps. Just gotta go back to playing human resource machine. Walk, return to start. Yeah, they have a walk command built in so that it hopefully finds something eventually. If they didn't put the walk command in when they don't see anything, then it would just see nothing over and over again forever while standing still. So that's that tree. That's the simple one. Let's see. This is the next simple one right here, with only one outcome, is if found obstacle, destroy, then return to start. So that's gotta be that one. So obstacle is red, and then destroy is that. Okay. These are the 2 more complicated ones. They both say that, yeah, that's discard. This little barbell symbol seems to be discard because it says if it's not the target. So not target is this C, and target is this gem. Now I need to tell these 2 apart from each other. Okay, so one of them says kill, destroy. So this one is being over here, because this has destroy. There's a repeating command between these 2. And it kill destroys a specific target, whereas when it finds the target gem, it keeps it. So if found equals target, or if found equals being. And then it's identify, which is these guys. The pluses. And then yeah, if it's the target, that must be kill. Because we already have destroy. Now we do the gem appraisal. If found equals gem, so green is gem. Clean and then store. So clean and then store. Damn it. It's probably restart that's wrong, right? Yeah. Find. This is the command find at the beginning, right? That makes sense. It's right there. I was trying to intuit what you'd put at the beginning of the tree and did not really follow the logic correctly. Whoops, but otherwise did fine. So we're doing good. We're doing good. All right. That's a bit less intimidating than I thought it was going to be. And now I may be able to use this to interpret what happened here. So we'll bring the words back. I need to be able to identify what his real command was that he put in. Except I can't see it. We're gonna run out of some screen space right now. Okay, let's give myself the screen space to be able to switch between these, I guess. Okay, so find, walk, destroy, identify, store, kill. Don't really have to think about it very much. I just put in what it says. We're just directly translating it right now without having to do any interpretation, actually. But it'll give me the answer. So, it does the find command. If it finds nothing, it walks. If it finds an obstacle, it destroys. If it finds a being, it identifies it. If it's not the target, it stores them. And if it's the target, it kills them. Okay, that's what I figured out already, basically, because I'm so smart. So we just did all that work just to interpret the command that I already knew, which is the fact that these guys have the not the target sign, but they're being stored. This guy has the target sign, and he's super killed and dead and destroyed. Whoops. That was a lot of work to input the answer I already knew. Amusing. Alright, when blah... So this is the escape, and then next is the robot. So when blah, blah, and blah, so... See, Mr. Black's not here, so Hecko Shift... Mr. Green and Mr. Blue realized that something was being tracked. They realized that Hecko Shift was being tracked. They entered the data disk factory. Because it was a dead zone. Once outside, once inside, blah and blah blah blah. Teleported all of Hecko Shift's artifacts. I don't know about that. They did this because they needed Hecko Shift, because he knew the functions of the artifacts, but he could not have blah the blah without being blah. Huh. Finally, using the harvester, they teleported to the... orchard. But this went horribly wrong. Did they attack Hello Sift? Mr. Green and Mr. Blue. Did they shoot him? Oops. It kind of looks like they shot his leg or something. I'm not entirely clear on how he died. Given the giant explosion everywhere, you think he was like vaporized. See, I pulled one of them off here. Shit, what was that? I think they shot Hekosift. Using the golden idol, they transferred all Hekosift's memories to a right, because the plus signs are what we were using to indicate that somebody got obliterated by the golden idol, basically. Okay. What are we calling the storage device thing? It's not there, so I can't click on it to find out. Disk. Okay, yeah, they're called disks. That makes sense. They transferred Hekosift's memories to a disk. They did this because they needed Hekosift because he knew the functions of the artifacts, but he could not have blah the blah without being blah. They cannot leave the factory without being shot. They wanted the information, but they didn't want to figure out how to save him from the robot, so he was hiding in there. So they took his memories. Okay. Entered, failed, left, shot, miscalibrated, managed, teleported, tracked. Without being tracked. There we go. He couldn't leave without being tracked, not shot. They did shoot him. When Hekosift, Mr. Green, and Mr. Blue realized that Hekosift was being tracked, they entered the factory because it was a dead zone. Once inside, Mr. Green, Mr. Blue shot Hekosift. Then using the golden idol, they transferred all of Hekosift's memories to a disk. They did this because they needed Hekosift, because he knew the functions of the artifacts, but he could not have left the factory without being tracked. Finally, using the harvester, they teleported to the orchard, but this went horribly wrong. They just love to have these really goofy nightmare scenarios where people have a big plan and it fails and they die, but they cause unspeakable mayhem in the process while also just dying and failing. It's like every time. Hekosift programmed the robot to find, walk, then blah before it could blah. Oh my god. Talakib tried to stop it, but couldn't, having just blah blah blah. Did she violate one of the tenants? Wealth or status. Law into her own hands. Handling unsanctioned technology outside of a Sentinel's duties. Is the robot unsanctioned technology? I did it in the name of the law. Don't you understand? Did I not show you his evil dreams? I did it in the name of the law. Does that mean you took the law into your own hands? Part 3? I don't know if that makes sense. Ethem Lurvel managed to stop it by using the miscalibrated Verdola. Yep. The Verdola that had been previously miscalibrated. Hecosift had programmed the robot to... and blah blah before it could blah. Kill target before it could stop? Because the shape of this doesn't loop back around like the other one did on all the outcomes. It specifically stops once it kills its target. Hecosift didn't program it, did he? Running operator Talakib. Run justice function on the chip. Justice for Hecosift. So it's not Heko that did it as a preemptive sabotage thing. She did it. Talakib programmed it to kill Hecosift and not stop until he succeeds. But I don't think it knows that it can't. It's like searching through the robots and those other things looking for Hecosift. So Talakib programmed the robot to find, walk. Let's see. Kill Hecosift before it could stop. Search. Identify. Probably find, identify. Find, identify, and then kill Hecosift. Find, identify, kill. I guess that, yeah, that seems about right. But because the blah had been blah on blah, the blah blah to blah blah, so the rampage continued. Jesus. What am I looking at here? The robot had been miscalibrated. The golden idol had been used on Hecosift. The robot failed to find Hecosift. Shit. Okay, I'm on my way to something. Talakib programmed the robot to find, identify, then kill Hecosift before it could stop. But because the golden idol had been used on Hecosift, the robot failed to find Hecosift, so the rampage continued. Kill. That's all I was off on. Okay. Whew. The mining robot got stuck in an infinite loop of destroying buildings and capturing people because Tala had programmed it not to stop until it killed Heko, which was impossible because the idol had already extracted all his memories. Fortunately, Ethem realized he could trick the robot into accepting his commands by lying to it while wearing the temporary Veridola from the heist. This way he managed to end what would otherwise have been an endless cycle of destruction. Good job, Ethem. 1 year later. What do you think he was trying to achieve? Anything I say will be pure speculation. We'll never know what motivated that heretic. Is that the entire memory? Hello, plan. I guess that was the entire thing, yeah. I assume they're talking about the guy that did everything, because he's now dead. Heko said to wanted to blah all blah to blah the blah and then blah the blah. Fuck me. Oh my god. What? God, okay. Let's see if I can piece it together from the beginning. So he was here all along. He was originally one of these guys. He says being questioned in the Spite Fruit Orchard. This is all standard procedure for our investigations. Why do you fear us? Do we have any particular indication of what his actual plan was? He wanted to steal all the artifacts. It looks just like an object we confiscated from the orchard. I gave Sentinel De Silva one to deposit in the vault. How did he get his hands on another? So framed him, then took his position so he could steal. They stole the golden idol and the artifacts. It seems possible that his main goal was to steal the golden idol and all the other artifacts were incidental, but I'm not sure. Oh god, yeah, there's the golden idol. So since all of his memories were taken, he's kind of the sole survivor of the group. Not really, his body's dead and all that, but a version of him, he can be downloaded into something else. Someone else could end up having his memories. I don't know if he cared about the other relics in the same way. So we wanted to blah all blah. Free all things. Conquer, destroy, enslave, kill. Kill all robots. Barbarians, Lemurians, power, restraint policy, robot sentinels, world. There is this idea that you could rule the world if you have Lemurian technology because nobody else has it. Oh, geez, here we go. Right, this bit. Old-timers' speech about ending the restraint policy. Soon all Lemurians will agree. We have the power, but are unwilling to use it. This cannot stand. The strong must dominate the weak. Abolish the restraint policy and then conquer the world. Something all something. Convince all Lemurians to abolish the restraint policy and conquer the world? What the fuck is this, though? The idea is that 3 of these relics can be used. It's probably the one where you get everyone to drink knowledge, right? Okay. Cloud printer. So you make it so that everyone can drink the knowledge and then put it in the atmosphere. Converts text to liquid is the qualifier. Converts an idea into a list of arguments that are statistically most likely to convince everyone else that the idea is true. So you do the convincer into the qualifier into the cloud printer, and you could like do mind control via the atmosphere. So it is just another version of this time not the golden idol apparently, but it's once again trying to use do mass mind control again. Not convince, the convincer. Hey. It always goes back to that. How can I mind control the masses to make society the way I want it to be? Oh, so many arrows. His head's still full of arrows. What's going on here? I guess this was his plan, which did not happen. So these are not events that occurred. It's him betraying the 2 people that he was doing the heist with, and then he was going to spread his mind to everyone to fix society. Or so he thinks. And then take over the world. Yeah. So they're saying that this is the guy that they unleashed on the world when they were in that neon room and they put that in somebody and the guy started attacking people. Did we not know who that guy was? I thought we had a different Lemurian that we could identify as being that person. But maybe we don't have a specific Lemurian? Well, I think we had a through line of the memories of who... I think we just had a through line of who that guy was after he was downloaded from the hard drive, but I don't think we knew who he was specifically when he was in the hard drive. I think it's when they were in the crazy art room, and then he like stabs the guy. He throws a spear at him the moment that he gets in someone's body. And this guy that's displaced from time, I think, is the guy that's been going around in the red hoodie and the motorcycle, right? I think that's the same guy. You could have improved so many lives with your wondrous knowledge from the Lemuria of the past. Barbarian or present weakling Lemurian. Barbarian or present weakling Lemurian? Pah, the last true Lemurian died with me thousands of years ago. Then perhaps for the best that none will access that knowledge anymore. Thank you for playing the Age of Restraint. This guy sucked. Oh, the Age of Restraint. Because they have the restraint policy. Which is this policy of not conquering the world with what they got. Huh. That was part of the twist over time, was just realizing this takes place in the past, technically. This is just some civilization that has now fallen. And, but it's where he's from. Because we keep having the idea of ancient Lemuria and so on, and you expect them to be a pre-technological civilization. So it's a bit of a surprise when you realize that they had a crazy Wakanda sci-fi society some distant time in the past. Alright, well that's going to be it for now. I still need to wait for when the 4th DLC comes out in Q3 2025, which is technically now, but it's not out yet. So I'll see about that. And maybe by the time these are going public, I'll have played it and it'll be next. And if it's not out yet. You know, that's how that works. See you guys next time.